I'm back. So it's okay to say no. Okay? Now, if you don't want to do something and you just don't want to do it, say no. No, I don't want to. And if you feel uncomfortable about something, just say, how you feel. Don't let anybody tell you you're something and you're not. And you're not. And that's not how you feel inside. Don't let anybody tell you you're sick. Don't let anybody tell you you have a problem. Don't let anybody tell you, don't let people decorate your mind. Don't let anybody decorate your mind at all. Let God help you. He's the only creator. And it's not art. Even though mommy loves art so much, and I look at the people and I say, wow, God really did a good job. Sometimes I be like, he ain't do a good job. Sometimes that person is ugly. It could be various ways of ugly. But he didn't always do it. So that's why you can't love like God, because we don't. Sometimes it's stuff you don't like. It's okay. Sometimes people do have things inside their houses. I don't want to say it's haunted, but things their parents taught them, things they grew up with. A strange way of understanding God. And Grandma did have that. And your Grandma Ann. Yep. It wasn't good. But she was moving from one strange situation to another. Maybe a whole lot. Because they were treating, they were colonizing Africa. And she was in the East. And they probably said she belonged to something, a tribe, or a culture, or a, many people heard about it. They knew about it. They called them Igbos. And the Igbos, they had some type of things going on. Sometimes they called them traditional things. These things, they're in the Bible. I don't know all of her story, and I can't speak for her. So, all I can say is that when I experienced your grandma, it was not a good situation for me, your mother. It was strange for me. I was putting diapers on you, Emmanuel, and she didn't know how to change the diaper. So I was wondering how she raised your dad without diapers. I was trying to figure it out. I was trying to figure out, I forgive her, I love her, but I couldn't love her and fix her. I tried. And I tried to understand her. That was a problem. Right there. Because we weren't understanding each other. As Hebrews. Now, some people do have strange ways of seeing that as well. And I don't know when God's going to fix it, but it's just my understanding right now, my time. And I've experienced it, and people socializing one another in groups by the way they look or the way they talk. So it's okay to say no. It's not me. Smoking is not you. You're not a sinner. Neither am I. All that stuff we learned at their church, you know, as far as the sinning areas, it's not all true. And it wasn't said in the right way because, you know, going back to your husband was not what that meant. It meant to leave your forefathers' understanding. And, you know, how they, be able to understand yourself, you know, around other people. In the church as a whole. You know, so that whole true love area, you know, I don't know if it's true yet, you know, but I do love you guys, and I do have true love for you guys. Not like a, you know, relationship though, you know, with a man. You know, God made a woman to be with a man, and a man to be with a woman. So there is a natural desire for that. I loved and love your dad, but, you know, our personal issues of trying to understand love has been an issue for me. So, especially when his mom came around, your grandma. And you guys probably may love her, and you may not love certain things, or you do. But, you know, I don't necessarily agree with her. And I really did not get a chance to love her well. I don't know who she is. I know her name. But the true end, I don't know. She wasn't always using her own words. She was using the words of the pastor. So is your dad, and you may have a different story of your relationship with him. I would love to know it. I would love to learn about what you learned and what you didn't. And I would love for you to express yourself to me. You know, never feel like you can't talk to me, because I'll try my best to talk to you, and that's where, you know, my growing goes too. You know, I grow with you. You know, I'm social with you. That's one of the things I've always wanted to do with you guys, is just talk to you, be social, watch you grow. You know, that's what I really want. And right now you guys are not with me, and it's been 3 long years. 3 3 long years, and you guys sat there and grew right up in my face, and I did not like it. Grew up, because I wasn't there. I wasn't there. And I hated every moment of that, not seeing you guys grow up. But I was thinking that it was safe to leave you in her arms, because I left your dad. I left her as well. I was thinking it was safe to just get out. I didn't know how I was going to get Micah. I took you guys, and I didn't know I brought you back because God was helping me to see things and correcting me. So God does correct me. He's my dad, so I have one, and he does correct me. Now, I wasn't always right in the way I was raising you guys, and so there's where the correction goes. So you can pray to God about me, and if there's something that that he can fix, he will. Not something, but he can fix me. And you don't have to yell and scream at me or anything like that. If you do, I probably won't, it depending on the situation, I might let you just sit there and scream. I'm not expecting to be screamed at, though, and mistreated. But if I feel like you need to express yourself, maybe. Why? I wasn't always allowed to express my opinion when I was a child. So to obey a part in the Bible, obey your parents is, you got a voice too. I always remembered that part, and I really never did speak up. Because that's the part I felt like, you got to do that. So, but sometimes parents are not always right. It's okay. I've always wanted my mom to say that, or my dad. Sometimes he did say it. My mom, I kind of just had to learn how to speak over her a little bit, and I said some things, screamed at her a few times. But we still go back and talk. Like it's, like we're daughter and mom. So, me experiencing what I experienced with my mom wasn't safe. She didn't always understand what it was like for me to be around men that she wanted to love. So I was dealing with that today, talking to God about that, because I want somebody to love. And I just want to make sure you guys are safe around the person that I want to be with, or if there's a person that I'm going to be with. So I'm dealing with, how, when I get you guys back, asking God, how, and, safety, and make sure you guys are safe, and that you guys like the man, and he likes you back, and you gotta pray about that too, because you gotta be able to speak up for yourself too, even when I'm not around and the guy's just around, because I didn't do that. And there's a problem I had there. He touched me, on my butt, and on my breast. He didn't force me into anything, but he touched me, and I got touched a few times by men and girls. And it's not okay for people to touch you in a private area. So don't allow anybody to touch you in your privacy area, especially girls with girls and men with men. Don't allow anybody to touch you. No. And if they don't know how to understand it, you might have to touch them. You might have to defend yourself. And there were times that I could not defend myself because I didn't know, because they were hurt and somebody might have touched them and they touched me. There was times me and your dad fought because he was using his mouth to hurt me. And, you know, I bit him one time. And we never really had, you know, fights at all. But, you know, he did hit me once. He hit me on my hands. But he fought me a lot with his words. And, you know, there were some things that are personal that have to do with a woman and a man in a bedroom, you know, that I didn't feel comfortable with because of my childhood and as we began to grow. I'll talk to you about those personally as you grow. I'm just telling you because I don't want you to feel like I'm, you know, hiding anything, or that, you know, you weren't prepared for your own life. So, I never did smoke around you guys. You know, I always went outside. You never did see me smoke, and then, you know, Malaya, I think you guys did see me smoke. It was a vapor. I had one. I don't know where it's at right now, but I did. Anyways, I'm not expecting you to pick it up. So. I really, you know, probably don't want you to, you know, sit around me doing it. So I really wouldn't want you guys to do it. I don't want you to live my life. I prefer you not. How I feel about it, and I don't want you to smoke. You know, sometimes I drink a little wine. You know, it doesn't get you drunk where you're not like understanding yourself. Drinking strong drinks, you can really get drunk. And it's not a good feeling. You know, there's something called, you know, when you're being drunk and somebody can try to manipulate you. You know, so you have to be able to defend yourself. You know, when you're with a woman or someone who's a friend, you know, sometimes friends don't always understand themselves either. And they want to drink, or you're going out trying to have fun. And then the next thing you know, you get drunk. You don't understand yourself. So those things you got to be careful about. You know, you're young. Right now, you're not old enough to drink. So you're not able to drink. You're not going to drink. You know, so you guys are growing. You're right now, Emmanuel, you're 10. Malaya, you're 8 going on literally 9. Micah's 3. You guys are not concerned about all these things right now. You know, so If I had you guys, I'd be able to determine all those things much better with you around me. Right now, I'm just kind of, you know, I'm 38, so I'm dealing with those things right now. So, you know, I love you guys, and can't wait to see you. Have a good day. Or night, rather.